We live in a fast-paced world where simplicity is often the first thing to go. Between endless to-do lists, social media comparisons, and constant noise, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Many of us unknowingly develop toxic habits that disrupt our ability to live simply and peacefully. What if I told you that by identifying and eliminating just a few of these habits, you could dramatically improve your daily life? In today's video, we'll uncover 13 toxic habits that disrupt daily simplicity, habits that steal your peace of mind and hold you back from living the life you deserve. From overcommitting to negative self-talk, these habits are more common than you think, and once we recognize them, we can take the necessary steps to eliminate them. Ready to simplify your life? Let's get started. Toxic habit number 13, overcommitting. One of the most common toxic habits is overcommitting. We all want to be helpful, to be there for others, and to keep busy, but saying yes to everything often leads to stress, exhaustion, and burnout. Overcommitting can leave us feeling scattered, anxious, and disconnected from what truly matters. The key to overcoming this is learning how to say no. It's okay to prioritize your own mental and physical health. By cutting back on unnecessary commitments, you create space for the things that genuinely add value to your life. Start by identifying the tasks or events that drain you and practice setting boundaries. You'll be amazed at how much simpler and more peaceful your days become when you stop overloading your schedule. Toxic habit number 12, procrastination. Procrastination is another habit that disrupts our ability to live simply. When we delay tasks, we create unnecessary stress and mental clutter. The anxiety of putting things off only makes the task seem more daunting. Breaking free from procrastination starts with acknowledging it. Try breaking tasks into smaller, manageable chunks and give yourself mini deadlines. Create a routine that allows you to focus on one thing at a time. The key is to take the first step, no matter how small, and build momentum from there. You'll find that when you tackle tasks as they arise, your mind feels clearer and your daily life feels much more under control. Toxic habit number 11, constant comparison. In today's digital age, constant comparison has become a toxic habit for many. Social media shows us curated versions of other people's lives, making it easy to feel like we're not measuring up. But comparison robs us of simplicity and peace. When we focus too much on others, we lose sight of our own unique journey and what makes us happy. To break free from this habit, start by unfollowing accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy. Focus on your own goals and progress, and remember that your life is uniquely yours. Embrace your own path and practice self-acceptance. Living comparison-free doesn't mean ignoring others. It means focusing on your own life and finding joy in your personal growth. Toxic habit number 10, lack of boundaries. Another toxic habit that disrupts simplicity is the inability to set healthy boundaries. When we don't communicate our limits, we allow others to take up space in our lives, both physically and emotionally, often to our detriment. The solution? Start by defining what's non-negotiable for you. Whether it's personal time, work hours, or emotional energy, protecting your boundaries ensures that you have the mental space to focus on what matters most. It's important to communicate these boundaries clearly to others. And remember, saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you self-aware and healthy. Toxic habit number 9, multitasking. Multitasking might seem like a good way to get more done, but in reality, it disrupts your focus and mental simplicity. Switching between tasks constantly causes cognitive overload and leaves you feeling scattered. Instead of juggling multiple tasks, try focusing on one thing at a time. Prioritize your tasks and dedicate uninterrupted time to each one. You'll not only reduce stress, but also improve your productivity. This habit isn't about doing less, it's about doing things more mindfully and efficiently. Toxic habit number 8, clutter. Clutter is another major habit that disrupts simplicity. A cluttered environment can lead to a cluttered mind, increasing stress and reducing focus. Decluttering is about more than just tidying up. It's about creating an environment that supports clarity and peace of mind. Start by clearing out spaces that you use most often, like your desk or bedroom. Choose to keep only what you truly need or what brings you joy. A minimalist environment fosters a calm mind, so take the time to create a space that helps you feel centered. Toxic habit number 7, excessive screen time. In today's digital age, we often find ourselves glued to screens for hours on end. Whether it's social media, work emails, or endless streaming, excessive screen time can disrupt our mental well-being and take away precious moments of peace. Too much screen time leads to information overload, contributes to eye strain, and can negatively impact sleep. It also steals our attention away from the present moment, leaving us feeling more stressed and disconnected. To reclaim simplicity, try setting screen time limits. Schedule digital detox hours where you step away from your devices completely. Create tech-free zones in your home, especially in areas where you relax or sleep. By disconnecting regularly, you'll improve your mental clarity, foster deeper relationships, and reintroduce calm into your daily routine. Toxic habit number 6, negative self-talk. One of the most toxic habits that disrupt simplicity is negative self-talk. Constantly criticizing yourself, doubting your abilities, or focusing on your perceived flaws can create mental clutter, increase anxiety, and hinder your ability to live simply. The good news is that you have the power to change your internal dialogue. Instead of berating yourself for mistakes or imperfections, practice self-compassion. Recognize your achievements, however small, and remind yourself of your worth. Try replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Start your day by speaking kindly to yourself, and over time, you'll see a shift in how you perceive yourself and your life. By nurturing a kind, supportive inner voice, you'll create mental space for peace and clarity and reduce unnecessary stress. Toxic habit number 5, living in the past. How often do you catch yourself thinking about past mistakes or missed opportunities? While it's important to learn from the past, living there constantly prevents you from enjoying the present and disrupts your sense of simplicity. The more time you spend dwelling on what has already happened, the less energy you have to focus on what's happening now. You're essentially carrying mental baggage that prevents you from moving forward. To break this habit, practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment. Let go of past regrets and instead embrace the lessons learned. Journal about your thoughts to release lingering emotions and give yourself permission to move on. Living in the present allows you to experience life fully and reduces the burden of unnecessary thoughts, leading to a simpler, more peaceful life. Toxic habit number 4, overthinking. Overthinking is a silent destroyer of simplicity. When we overanalyze every decision, worry about every outcome, and stress about things beyond our control, we create a mental storm that overwhelms us. Overthinking keeps us trapped in a cycle of anxiety and indecision, making it harder to take action and move forward. One way to combat overthinking is by embracing the concept of good enough. Not every decision needs to be perfect. Focus on taking action, even if it's imperfect. Practice mindfulness to keep your thoughts anchored in the present moment. When you catch yourself spiraling into overanalysis, pause, take a deep breath, and refocus. Trust yourself and simplify the process by breaking things down into small, manageable steps. Toxic habit number 3, FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO, the fear of missing out, is a powerful force in today's connected world. With everyone sharing their adventures, accomplishments, and experiences online, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. But living in a constant state of comparison and feeling like you're missing out only increases stress and disrupts your sense of simplicity. You start to chase after things that aren't aligned with your own values, which can make you feel even more disconnected and unfulfilled. To combat FOMO, start focusing on your own values and passions. Shift your mindset from "I'm missing out" to "I'm living the life that works for me." Embrace the things that bring you joy and fulfillment without worrying about what others are doing. By focusing on what truly matters to you, FOMO loses its grip, and you can simplify your life by staying grounded in your own journey. Toxic habit number 2, not prioritizing self-care. We often get so caught up in our responsibilities and to-do lists that we forget to take care of ourselves. Not prioritizing self-care is a toxic habit that leads to burnout, anxiety, and stress, all of which disrupt daily simplicity. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Taking care of your body, mind, and spirit ensures that you can show up as the best version of yourself. Whether it's a daily walk, practicing meditation, reading a book, or simply resting, self-care should be a non-negotiable part of your routine. Start by setting aside time each day for yourself. It doesn't need to be hours. Even 15 to 30 minutes of intentional self-care can make a big difference. Prioritize activities that recharge your energy and nourish your well-being. When you take care of yourself, you build resilience and create the space needed for a more peaceful, fulfilling life. Toxic habit number 1, fear of change. Finally, the fear of change is one of the most toxic habits that disrupt simplicity. We often resist change because it feels uncomfortable or uncertain, but avoiding it only keeps us stuck in old patterns that no longer serve us. Change is inevitable, and it's a powerful tool for growth and simplicity. When you embrace change, you open the door to new opportunities and experiences that can lead to greater peace and fulfillment. Start small by making incremental changes in your daily life. Whether it's changing your routine, trying a new hobby, or adjusting your mindset, each change you embrace builds momentum and reduces your fear. Remember, change doesn't have to be daunting. It's about letting go of the old to make room for the new. By embracing change, you allow yourself to grow and simplify your life in ways you never thought possible. To recap, these 13 toxic habits, from overcommitting to resisting change, are habits that disrupt daily simplicity and prevent us from living peacefully. They create mental clutter, increase stress, and hold us back from achieving the balance we crave. But the good news is that by recognizing and eliminating these habits, you can create more space for simplicity, clarity, and peace in your life. Start by focusing on just 1 or 2 habits you can change and take it one step at a time. The path to simplicity is a journey, and every positive change you make will bring you closer to the life you desire. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips on simplifying your life and boosting your well-being. Thanks for watching, and remember, simplicity is just a habit away.